Have you ever truly wondered what life is like for older men who live alone, without a woman by their side? It's a question many ponder, but few fully understand. Society often paints a bleak picture, lonely, withdrawn, even tragic. But the real story is far more complex and powerful. It's one of independence, growth, and resilience. In this video, we're uncovering 5 deep truths about older men who choose to live solo, why many thrive in their solitude, how they create meaningful connections, and what this lifestyle really means for their well-being. Stick around, because these insights may challenge everything you've assumed about aging, independence, and companionship. This isn't just about statistics or stereotypes, it's about understanding real people, feeling what they go through, and learning from how they choose to live on their own terms. Truth number 1, independence becomes identity for many older men living alone. Independence is more than a lifestyle, it's part of who they are. The ability to manage their space, time, and routines without compromise gives them a strong sense of control and purpose. This freedom allows them to make their own choices, stay organized in their own way, and protect their peace. Take Tom, a 78-year-old retired teacher. He says, "I enjoy the peace and quiet. I have the space to do what I want, when I want." That means a lot at this stage in life. For men like Tom, living alone isn't a sign of sadness, it's a sign of strength. Many find peace in their solitude, engaging in hobbies, reflecting on life, and focusing on self-care. Importantly, independence doesn't mean isolation. Many older men stay active in their communities, choose when and how to socialize, and enjoy relationships on their own terms. For them, independence is not just practical, it's deeply emotional. It brings dignity, confidence, and a renewed sense of identity as they navigate aging on their own terms. Truth number 2, deep connections beyond romance. It's a common myth that living alone equals loneliness. But for many older men, solo living doesn't mean emotional disconnection. In fact, they often build strong and supportive social networks that go far beyond romantic relationships. These men invest in friendships formed over decades, bonds rooted in shared experiences and mutual respect. Activities like volunteering, playing cards, or participating in community groups help them stay socially active. Unlike romantic relationships, these connections are often more flexible and low pressure. Consider Robert, a 74-year-old retired engineer. He regularly meets with his close-knit group of friends for hikes and card games. He says, "We don't need to be in relationships to have deep connections. These friendships keep me grounded." Family also plays a major role. Grandchildren, siblings, and cousins provide regular companionship, and many use technology, video calls, group chats, to stay close, no matter the distance. This truth reveals that companionship doesn't have to follow traditional paths. By choosing the relationships that serve them best, these men protect their emotional well-being and stay deeply connected to others. Truth number 3, health depends on habits, not marital status. There's a widespread belief that living alone leads to declining health. But the reality is much more nuanced. Many older men who live solo remain physically and mentally healthy, sometimes even more so than those in stressful partnerships, because they take ownership of their well-being. They build daily routines around nutrition, exercise, and medical care. With no partner to lean on, these men often become more disciplined, managing medications, appointments, and health choices themselves. George, a 79-year-old retired firefighter, is a great example. He takes daily walks, swims regularly, and attends activities at a local senior center. He says, living alone doesn't mean being unhealthy, it means taking charge of your life. While living alone comes with challenges, especially in emergencies or managing chronic illness, many men build support systems, embrace technology, and maintain an active lifestyle. Ultimately, this truth shows that health is about personal choices, not relationship status. With the right habits, many older men use solo living as a way to thrive, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Truth number 4. Financial freedom fuels life on their terms. One powerful reason many older men choose to live alone is financial independence. When a man has full control over his money, he gains the freedom to live exactly how he wants, without compromise. He can spend on what matters most to him, hobbies, home improvements, travel, or healthcare. He doesn't need to negotiate with a partner about budgets or spending priorities. That freedom brings peace of mind and personal satisfaction. Paul, a 72-year-old retired accountant, puts it this way: I enjoy knowing where my money goes. I don't have to answer to anyone else. It's empowering. Beyond everyday expenses, solo living means men take charge of long-term financial planning, retirement funds, estate decisions, insurance, all handled with confidence and clarity. This control is a point of pride and a reflection of maturity and self-reliance. But with this freedom comes responsibility. Older men living alone must be financially literate, organized, and prepared for the future. This fourth truth highlights how money isn't just currency, it's a key to autonomy, dignity, and peace of mind in later life. Truth number 5. Emotional strength and self-awareness. Living alone requires a special kind of emotional resilience, and many older men develop it over time. Their decision to live solo isn't casual, it's built on years of reflection, life experience, and self-awareness. These men often develop tools to cope with stress and loneliness, not by avoiding emotions but by embracing and managing them. Hobbies, journaling, meditation, and meaningful community roles help them stay centered and fulfilled. Samuel, a 77-year-old retired teacher, has lived alone for over a decade. He says, living solo gave me time to reconnect with who I am. I've learned to enjoy life without compromise. This level of self-awareness and emotional maturity is often overlooked. It's not that these men never feel lonely, but they face those feelings with insight and purpose. Their solitude becomes a space for peace, creativity, and healing. This final truth invites us to see solo living not as a retreat, but as a courageous, emotionally rich choice that brings clarity, contentment, and strength. Final thoughts as we close this video. Take a moment to reflect on the truths we've explored. Older men who live alone are not weak or forgotten. They are wise, strong, and intentional about the way they live. Whether it's the independence they cherish, the friendships they build, or the emotional resilience they develop, these men have crafted meaningful lives on their own terms. Which of these truths spoke to you the most? Was it the idea of financial freedom? The peace of emotional self-awareness? Or the realization that companionship comes in many forms? Whatever stood out, know that you are not alone in your journey. Living alone does not mean living without purpose. It can be a powerful, fulfilling path that nurtures growth, connection, and peace. We want to hear from you. Please share one thing you learned from this video and how it relates to your life. Your story might inspire someone else watching today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs, empowers, and uplifts people like you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.